614 Life here with another cooking video. So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be using the spices by this company called Cutz. If you don't know what they are, it is a beef jerky company started by professional IFBB pro bodybuilder Branch Warren. Look him up, he's a big dude. I'll put a picture up right now. Anyway, the spices that he makes are unbelievable. When I say that, I'm talking unbelievable. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make a series of cooking videos and we're gonna use the 4 different flavors they have, which are the vegetable seasoning, Cool Ranch, American Heat, and sweet barbecue. And the sweet barbecue is almost like candy, so you gotta be careful with this one. So today we're gonna be cooking chicken, broccoli, cauliflower, and peppers. What you're gonna need for this recipe is the Cutz veggie seasoning blend, American Heat seasoning, the head of cauliflower, broccoli, boneless, skinless, chicken breast, sweet peppers, organic chicken broth, some freaking avocado oil, fresh garlic. I'm going to be cooking on a cast iron skillet. You don't have to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and cut this garlic in half. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to use this side that stayed together. Then we're going to go ahead and chop up the broccoli into smaller pieces. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the cauliflower. Slice the peppers into fourths. So that's what it should look like when you're all done. Just put it in a bowl to the side because we're gonna use this for the second step of the recipe. We're gonna turn it on to about a medium heat. We're gonna let the pan heat up a little bit. That's when we're gonna take this avocado oil right here and we're just gonna go ahead and put a little bit in there. Okay, now that the pan is heat up a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and take the garlic like this and we're gonna put it face down into the oil. I like to kind of cut mine up, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it into slices about that size. And again, you can do this with a regular chicken breast too. Just be a little thicker, take a little longer to cook. Okay, so here's where we add the vegetable seasoning. You're gonna wanna sprinkle it on kind of generously, like so, covering the chicken completely. And then we're just gonna go ahead and flip it and just kind of cook it on all sides. Now that it's really sizzling, we're gonna add just a little bit more of this, not much. Give it another little mix. So after it looks kind of like that, we're gonna go ahead and take the chicken broth and we're gonna add to the pan. The reason we add the chicken broth is it actually keeps this so moist. So about that much. Don't completely cover it. And then this is where we add the American Heat. Just a little bit for heat. Again, if you don't like heat, you don't have to add that. And we're just gonna go ahead and let that simmer for a little bit. And the chicken broth is actually gonna boil down. So we're gonna leave the pan uncovered until the chicken is completely cooked. Okay, the chicken's done. As you can see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the chicken out of the pan, leave all the juices in there, and we're gonna put it into a separate bowl. Now you can eat it like right now if you want, but for the sake of this recipe, I want you to do what we're doing. So set that to the side. Now we take all the vegetables and we dump them in. We add a little bit more chicken broth. And we add a little bit more of the vegetable blend seasoning. Then we want to go ahead and mix this up real good so they get completely covered. We're gonna go ahead and mix them into the juices that we cooked the chicken in. And once we are done doing that, cover this up and steam the vegetables until they're cooked. Let's go ahead and peek on them. They're cooking fairly nicely, and we're gonna go ahead and give them another little mix halfway through the cooking process. Man, do they look good. They're done. They look amazing. We're gonna go ahead and turn the heat off. We're gonna go ahead and take some, put them on a plate. Then we go ahead and throw the chicken on. And there you have it. There's your meal, and man, let me tell you, it is amazing. That's how easy it is to cook this recipe. Again, we use the vegetable blend seasoning and a little bit of the American Heat, just for some heat, and barbecue cuts. Available at Bullfrog Nutrition in Columbus, or I believe you can get them on Bullfrog Nutrition's website, or I think they probably have a website too. I'm not 100% positive, but I got them at Bullfrog Nutrition. They're $7 a piece, so. Like it, share, subscribe. 614 Life, peace, and you're welcome. And be on the lookout for the next cooking video where I use the other spices to make some amazing dishes.